Somebody's there.
Our spike's down.
Is ready.
Spike down B.
Bro, he's flicking like that?
I'll take it.
Last player standing.
Yeah, this game might be over.
Shadows traveling.
If you must fall, then fall near me. Go, go, go.
Hopefully the stream's been alright. Looks like we are not winning this game though. I have not been locked in for the second half. I cannot lie. But it does not look like we were winning this at all.
Our spike's down. Spike down A.
Okay.
My ultimate is ready.
Plant the spike.
Ult to the other side.
Ay, corazón.
They will cover.
I'm taking fights. I don't give a fuck. I'm tired of being a bitch. I'm tired of being scared.
One enemy remaining.
Oh. Wait. You play safe. I'm gonna get his ass. Yes, Hersky. Oh,
Remember,
same
bullets hurt. Gotta go.
If we bring this back even a little bit, it's gonna be amazing.
Go, go, go. Gotta go.
Can someone buy me, please?
Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm out of here. Get out of my
Pardon
way.
me,
Shortcut. Here we go. Fuck it.
Up you go. On you, come on.
Zap.
Plant the spike, wings.
Spike planted. Thanks, wings.
One enemy remaining. Trigger barely worked.
Yes, Cersei.
Hi.
Alright.
Fight's not over, you know.
Might be coming back a little.
Go, go, go.
Can someone buy me, please?
Can I buy him?
Appreciate it.
4 rounds. This is doable.
Come on, little homies. Let's get it.
See, sometimes I have a good game, but then I have like a huge gap in the middle of the game where I'm just not doing anything.
Go, go, go.
Still inside.
Wingman's
Still
gonna play.
inside.
I literally only blinded for the assist.
Spike sticky.
I'm so grimy. Bro, how long is this shit gonna take, bro?
There. There. I'm out of here.
One enemy remaining.
Oh. Alright, wait. Maybe we can do a little something. 3 more rounds?
Hey, little man, pump us up. Let's hear it.
Ugh. I'm gonna be tired as hell, but I low-key am down to watch party.
Gotta go.
Watch party the
I'm out of
fucking
here.
Can someone buy me, please?
VCT champion, baby.
Appreciate
Sin. Watch Sin get knocked out. They're not losing a Funplex. They might lose to Heritage, but
I'm out of here.
put this on my word now. They are not losing the Funplex.
Go, go, go! Work good!
Cutting their vision.
Shock him!
Okay, I'll just go the other way too.
Too slow!
Cutting their vision. There.
Go, go, go!
75 on stage.
Planted.
I was gonna ask for a res, but that's not the smart play here.
Healing you.
Oh.
Cover going out.
Enemy B.
Assist and a win is huge here.
Dizzy's up. Dizzy has
For the
target.
stacks.
Oh
Not
yeah!
gonna lie.
Monster
Staff
on the
had it.
loose.
Last player standing.
Getting hit by it is a strange decision.
Thrash isn't done with you.
Match point.
They mess with
I don't know
one
how
of
much I can do.
us, they mess with all of us.
Need the win. Need that 9? 9-11 would have went hard. But instead it's 8-12 and we can't drop another game or a match.
Ah, break's over. I'm out of here.
The hunt begins.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! What the fuck is this? Okay.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, Sage is mid.
Here.
Okay.
My ultimate is ready.
What mouse is this?
For you.
Wait, Sage, can you res me?
Spike dropped. Spike's here.
I have the spike.
I want the spike.
Here.
Watch them run.
Your duty is not over.
Back where I belong.
Right there.
This is doable now. Everyone's weak though. I have blinds.
Reloading. No.
Still in sight. My old friend.
Fuck me, bro.
Defenders win.
I mean, what do I do to win a game? Stuck in elo hell. It's not like I played bad, bro. Like, I think 37 might actually be the most kills that I ever dropped in a game. Cause I think 36 was it before. See if this bull wants to play. Do you want to play? Or
Sure.
or should we should we do I kind of want to do the watch party, not gonna lie. Not to be beating this guy, but I think we gotta do the watch party of VCT, bro. I think that's a good way to end the stream. Even though it's gonna be like what, 2 hours, maybe. But fuck it.
Writes the checks and he cashes to M.
Oh.
Please, please, Sentinels, my favorite team, please win. I bought your team capsule.
Well,
People say bundle, not capsule. B is a fraud.
B is the fraud?
Yes.
I'm gonna say B is a fraud because
Okay.
I am also part of the Bald Kingdom, so
Okay.
Sassy's my king.
All right, let's get into it. You want to reveal it?
Yeah, let's see.
Please. And the fraudulent is, it's A. You both wrong.
We've been cooked.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't believe you
Yeah.
used the word
That was
comptroller.
controller. So production actually had
I
that
just
one.
tried to Google the definition,
Is
and I'm
it a
still
word?
trying to figure it
Next
out.
one.
I
Next
think
one.
so.
I don't know what this game is, but I don't
What's so
think it's
good,
very good.
What's so good? What's so good? What's so good? What's so good?
That's an accurate
What's
Sentinel.
consume more hopium? Clearly, you are not a good enough fan. Parenthesis, it's over.
They're both real.
They're both real? You think they're both
No,
real?
I think A is fraud.
You think A is fraud? Okay, let's reveal the answer. And the answer is... Boom, A was a fraud.
Yeah, do I win?
Do you win? Yeah, I think you got more results.
Yeah.
Now, what do you win? I don't know.
You know what we win?
You get the position of comptroller of the desk.
Yeah.
And I will control our way to the results
Can we-
of our MasterCard fan poll. Earlier we asked you region,
Um,
which region, excuse me, will have the most teams in playoffs, and y'all said Pacific. Wow. I can see that.
Wait, shit, my bad.
DRX,
Yeah.
Gen G, yeah,
Let me,
that's actually yes.
Trying to pull up
DRX.
Twitter on
Ding, ding,
the other
ding.
monitor.
Yeah.
They
Talent.
clearly thought
Don't
about
sleep
that
on
more than I
talent.
did.
Don't sleep on talent.
Yeah, don't sleep on talent. They're
Yeah.
a
I
crazy
think
team.
Talent's
Yeah.
making it out.
Hey,
Premier!
I'm just
It's
saying,
not a
Premier the GOAT!
don't sleep on. You know
I'm
what
not sleeping.
Premier the
We
GOAT!
got for
I'm
winner
awake.
today for this first match.
For the first one, Sen.
Sen?
FPX. I think they're charged up after Trace's
13
upset win.
seconds.
This is the event of China, and I just can't
Yeah,
see
we
Sarah
just gotta-
from this
we just-
last time.
But Sen
We just gotta-
They can do it again.
We get it, alright? China's not terrible. They don't gotta beat Sin.
Right now.
Let's see what's on Twitter. Playoffs spot remain. Which region will you have the most teams in playoffs? Pacific. I don't even know. I think G2. Alright, from. Oh, chills. Wait, hold up. Video chills.
A lot of turbulence up and down.
Revenge for the grand finals at Masters Madrid.
They got spanked.
They outclassed Sentinels today.
But we're here now, and that's all that matters.
They like the letter, I'm making several waves. I know the mission is same. Never gon' fumble it. I get the bag and I run with it.
Take one, 10's close up.
Why is this so clean?
It feels really good to be back at Chance. It's been a while for me.
Yeah, I played the first one, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Damn, that's a.
But like the feeling
There's only one champs he's been at? Or this is the second one?
like I did everything possible and I achieved it, you know? I feel like, oh my god, like the weight from come out from a shoulder, like really heavy. It's nice.
Gustavo, I want to win a Champs. Teach me. Show me your way.
I'm telling you, every time you win, you get addicted to
They're
it.
so adorable. I love being a Sin
You
fan.
always got a taste after you won Masters. And you know how that feels. It's always like that.
It's like being a Lakers fan.
One is enough, but it's
Like, being a Lakers fan is sick, but
yeah.
first of all, I'm a all Philly
Are you ready?
sports fan, but also, like, Lakers stole Kobe Bean and also beat us in the finals, so I can't really be a Lakers fan. But being a Laker fan would be so cool. So I feel like being a Sin fan is basically the Laker of really all of VCT, but definitely America's. Like Paper X and Sin. Maybe NRG, but they fucking suck.
Being able to live in the moment is the most important thing. If we can have fun, then good luck.
Please have fun and stop this fucking Chinese team.
就今天，我觉得我们虽然输给范那个输得很惨，但是我们会从中就是获取很多经验吧，然后把这些经验。
Billy Billy, bro. It would be so funny if NRG made it. They had the fucking choke.
Billy siento que es muy parecido al de nosotros, son un equipo bastante agresivo, que tiene un estilo muy de ir para adelante.
So let me make sure that's it.
Es bastante divertido jugar contra equipos así y llegar mejor.
Let me make sure this shit is up to speed.
FPS.
No. These guys look like they're about to fucking rock shit on that stage. Not gonna cap. Kaplan has fucking COVID? Oh, we're cooked, bro. Bro, what is that flag? What the fuck? He's gonna get fined for that.
He's got the cat ears on. That's all we can say.
He's definitely gonna get fined for that.
If necessary, we'll be taking a trip over to Abyss. Bren, how do you feel?
I hope we get that map 3, genuinely. I need to see Abyss.
No.
I need to see them tested against an FBX team. That
Can we please just stomp this team, please?
I think it's one of the best maps in their pool, despite the fact that they ended up losing it to Heretics. And their binds, they are clearly opting into. They think that this comp has legs. I think
Sorry if you can hear that
honestly,
train.
a lot of it is carried by that raw firepower and teamwork that they have, rather than the actual ideas of the comp. But at the end of the day, it's an FPS game, and sometimes the gunplay
I
is all
don't
that
think they're
matters.
going to change the comp. There's not enough turnaround time to do something like that, in my opinion. And I think they are committed to that idea. 4 Sentinels on map number 1. I think they can figure out this map, and I think this was predictable that they were going to be playing Bind. On their attack,
Should I put a little light?
getting caught off guard by the aggro contact plays. FPX has 2 contact agents, the Yoru in the chamber. They can take a fight, teleport away, and disengage. So the biggest thing is Sentinel's attack fundamentals need to be on point. If they can get extremity control, then get into the sites, I don't think this FPX comp actually has a lot
Arm's a mess, but
installed plans to play the retake. And I think FPX
little
might
light.
end up on that foot there.
Yeah, I had agree with that. I think a little cheeky B-long take as well on the attack side, maybe a slow take of showers, you can TP pivot, would honestly, I think, dismantle a lot of aspects of this composition. But we'll see if Sen ends up sticking with it. Oh, they're going to switch it up so slightly. But is that just the rolls instead? I'm not too sure, but still, it is the standard comp from what we're used to of teams playing, and this comp is good for a reason. It's the meta for a reason.
That should be a little light.
So slightly.
Oh, look at these comps.
Sure, but still, it is the standard comp.
These comps are cool.
Teams playing, and this comp is good for a reason. It's the meta for a reason with a lot of teams playing.
We haven't seen them play since week 4. They were trying out the deadlock on this map. They've moved away from that to now play just the default 100 Thieves comp here. This is the match that Sentinels.
Autumn in that chamber. Cool. No deadlock. Lamau.
It's going to be hard to tell if this team
No Senti? Is this no Senti? Yeah, Senti, no Senti.
One of the 4 players who has 1-1 before, but FPX have to feel so powered up watching other teams from CNC.
Let's see how this shit goes.
To make it to playoffs as a #1 seed and playing against one of their idols in TENS today.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get into map 1, shall we? We're going to send it over to your casters, making their Champion Soul debut. It's my boys, Doug and Baby Bay.
Thanks so much, Handsome. We've got a banger of a match for you guys teed up right now. Dre, there isn't a ton of story between these 2 teams, but when you think about the individual path that they've taken to get here, it's vastly different. FPX seems like they're on the up and up. Meanwhile, the Sentinels feel like they're on like a tragic tumble.
Yeah, I mean, they started off great in the year, and then it was just like a slow burn where they slowly just faded. And FPX, yeah, you're 100% right. They've looked great, especially internationally, taking Heretics the distance. Not
All right,
Shanghai, but here as well.
we're in the game, boys.
So this is going to be a banger match so far, and honestly, this Chamber, Autumn, he was so good with the operator.
I love seeing Chamber and pros. It makes me happy. This is what I do. This is what I do. He has my chat.
But boys so far from Sentinels.
Shoulder, it creeps up.
Oh my god. Okay. And then just.
This opening best of 3 with a bit of a more tempered approach.
Yeah, and I think they understand that, you know, FPX's history on the defensive sides of almost every single map have been a weakness for them. So if they don't drop early like that and give FPX an inch, they might be able to get a big lead here.
He's like Saucy's making a little bit of noise here. He's dropped
Okay.
He's dropped the Prowler, a lot of noise B, but it's actually the first kill
John
going away
Zed.
that towards A.
You can't do anything about that.
No, not at all. Berlin still causing problems. Hasn't taken a lick of damage. Now he's taking a step back, but Autumn is on the prowl. He's on the flank. He's behind him.
Oh, we're getting cooked.
One bullet, one kill.
We're getting cooked.
All members of Sentinel starting
Tens to go.
to fall apart. This pistol seems to be going the way of the defense. I mean, they're completely surrounded, Dre. They've got every single corner with threat.
That's not looking too good for Sen.
Constricted into U-Haul and Short A that entire round.
The loud spray? The loud spray is crazy.
But it was Berlin who was the
Oh my god.
smoke in the beginning. He smelled something fishy in the waters.
Loud spray is funny as hell.
Viper wall comes up. He's just spamming to hopefully get that lurk, but he does it. And this flank from Autumn, I mean, this is the power of the chamber. And already, you can see that he has an outlaw in the mix of things.
Should say for out. My throat's is short. Fuck.
Can be so deadly in the right hands. He was looking very good on the operator, so I imagine he's gonna be hitting some nice shots here. And for Sentinels, yeah, it's been rough. It's been kind of disastrous, right? They haven't won a map in what? How long?
It's been over a month. They're 0-6
Okay.
on their last 3
We
series.
can calm down on my team, please.
Back into like July, early July.
That's unbelievable, right?
Really, Lakers like.
It's just been such a fall from grace, and it seems like that's just a story for Sentinels, right? Like they get to Madrid, that's their peak, then they turn their attention toward trying to qualify for Shanghai. Obviously, they don't make it. On the other side of Shanghai, they're looking really good, like 5-0 or 4-0, something like that through stage 2, and then again, we're back on this downward trajectory.
Yeah. It's been super rough for them. This start has been super rough as well, but let's see what they can do. With some faint pressure right now from Tens towards B long. No one to reciprocate.
Is Tens the best gecko of all time?
And again, I think a lot of discipline out from
Alright. Top 3 geckos of all time. We'll do top 5. Number 1, Tens. Number 2, Angel.
Taking this approach, not taking
Alright, wait, hold on. Let's watch this round.
Prowler's out. It's going to push Life off the line with a Guardian. But he's just able to take just a little bit of a step back to reinforce position. Now with heals being
They got
dug
some.
in, they're going to have to
Okay.
Sentinels are doing Zekin and Tens.
The GOAT Tens.
Again, the superior weaponry out from the defensive side continues to cause problems. John QT and
I don't think we're winning it, but they made it pretty close. I mean, we got Molly. We got double Molly.
There might be a shot at this. I just don't know if there's going to be enough delay.
Super tough. I mean, that Molly does delay for quite a bit, but that Omen Paranoia was too strong.
Damn. Alright.
Clean
Top 5 geckos of all time. Keep in mind, Gecko just came out not too long ago. Tens. Alright. Angel.
Yeah, for sure. That could have gone.
Saucy.
I mean, I do think you mentioned it. Berlin hit a really nice paranoia as soon as they tried to retake control of showers, and that was really all they needed.
Boostio.
A couple of nice shots out from Sentinels, but the utility.
Do I have a 5th best gecko?
That the defensive side had was just too much.
Who plays Gecko?
Definitely. And that approach from Sentinels was so
Alright, that's all the geckos I have.
Already.
Tech pause? Alright, wait. Let me find another gecko player.
Well, I mean, while we're in this tech pause, I can talk about that slow approach that Sentinels just did.
Take your time, guys. Life is reclined on the stage right now, so I mean, be as verbose as you want. We're paid by the word, so by all means, take your time.
Push it in through the spawn, I see. He's taking liberties with it.
Trent is 5. Trent is 5.
It was definitely a cool thing to see, and it allowed them to just put doubt in the minds of FPX, the way that they approached the site, putting 2 smokes down and then actually
Is EG out?
Back site. That's something that's really hard to do when you have
They lose twice.
So now in future rounds, they can be confident in
No, love tech pause.
And we'll see how that continues to play out.
They're moving. We're getting
right
a
back
little
into the action. Nice. That wasn't bad at all.
Yeah.
Hopefully a good sign of things to come.
Yeah, other than like the 30-minute fucking 2 tech pauses in like one of the America Stage 2 games with Sen had. That shit was crazy watching.
Yeah, they're definitely trying their hardest to not give away any freebies. That's been the demise of them in the past.
Orb scooped up early in the round. And again, silence across the map.
That's so quiet. Only an Omen smoke being used. Orb was gathered though from Life. be a contact play here in B long. Second would be the forefront. Long with sense, the 1-2 punch.
Gotta be cautious here. An outlaw, and then you've got 3 rifles, and then just a sheriff. So if FPX are able to convert this bonus, this snowball would be huge.
Yeah, this would be massive, and it would be so detrimental to Sen, who I feel like are such a team that is based off of momentum.
Young's moving. He's on the hunt.
Saucy, wake up, old man. This is a Joe Biden of motherfucking. Oh my God, Autumn. Oh.
What in the world was that? That was so
I wanna hate, but he's putting on for Chambers, and I love it.
For the double outlaw with the switch to the headhunter, it's instantaneous.
I had bad flashbacks of like the chamber meta.
Oh, 100%.
Bro, that's not bad,
So
bro.
now Sentinel's off of that.
That was my prime.
Again, trying to threaten the opposite side of the map, but now quick rotate back B. You've got Lysor who's here. You still have a trip that's currently down, but the wall goes up. Utility through. Zekin trying to find some space off the satchel. 13 seconds left. They're going to have to get there very quickly. Lysor's going to get
Yeah,
another.
they were both in the melee.
I don't know that there's a way for John to do this. There's no time.
It's done. I mean, all off of the back of Autumn. What a monster. Solo walking down. I mean, forget it. You don't need a trip when you already take out 2 players.
I think Autumn did a lot of damage at the beginning of the round, but I think Lysor's got to have his praises sung there. He was.
Bro, that's how I play Chamber. Bro, immediately buy all my fucking Chamber bullets.
I mean, losing the bonus, it's a terrible feeling. But somehow.
Bam.
FPX.
Alright, I'm down for Chamber to be back.
Sentinels, they will have another buy. I mean, these shots were crazy. But yeah, so there is another buy right now from Sentinels. Very interesting. 3 Bulldogs on the field. And ult play, that's why.
Yeah,
Can we not get cooked?
A lot of this round, the success of the round is being hinged upon whether or not they can find value with the Thrash. Ayang's been detained, tries jumping around to save his life, and cannot. As Zekin gets 2 on the round. They've got the site. They should be able to get the spike down.
Second ace.
That's upgrades now, too. No one here to thwart the plant. Lil bro will get it, that spike planted. It's going to be a late flank from Autumn. Does the rest of the members of FPX try to go first here? Try to make a distraction, allow him to find a timing?
Yeah, with his ult, maybe. That's a tough thing you're going to have to deal with. Tens is holding the line, too.
Okay, good double
Zekin's
swing.
got 3 on the round. Lysor had no shot there. And what are you doing to
you're not putting on.
Success. His life's doing his best.
Good round, son. Goodbye round, son.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up?
In the middle of that retake, he just jumps out for Zekin to get freebies. And Tens as well in the beginning of that round, that Thrash, it got value. It hit a guy in Cubby the entire time, so that was the cue to just speed up A short. And that's why they forced into the round. All of a sudden, they're right back into this thing, building up their own economy. And very important kills for Zekin to start getting some momentum. He had a very rough series against Gen G.
Yeah, he did.
He was sitting at the bottom.
It was like minus 17 across both maps. Just something very uncharacteristic. But honestly, I mean, we've got Autumn with the op online. He's holding a deep angle down the long, but all of the noise, all of the firepower is towards A.
Showstopper used as well. He's going to pop over the truck. Didn't see anybody.
No, there's a lot of respect and a lot of space being given from FPX right now. It's really nice. They're starting to dance around this push and pull of dealing with the aggression, dealing with the firepower of Sentinels while also maintaining the space.
Right now, Autumn is so worried that there could be somebody in showers, but there's nobody there. Sentinels are playing all A short, all market.
It's a good setup by Sen.
And the op will be a difficult thing to try to retake around it. The spike has been going off for a little while here. That Dizzy tagged what,
Can you get the flashback?
Haunt doesn't quite connect.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter at this point. Something
alleviate
like
some
a.
of the shower spray U-Haul pressure. It's going to be a problem. There's still one.
Oh my God, Ten's the GOAT.
Timing. Ion's left to his own devices.
Ten's the GOAT.
And there's no way you survive in a situation like that.
And this is a different type of Sen. This is the old Sen that we know to dominate. They look so decisive,
the
so
old
much
Sen
more confident. They're
back.
More comfortable. I think that's the best word I can say. They tried mixing up their compositions.
They're warming up.
In the last, couple matches they played, and it just didn't go their way. Yeah, they had a little success on Lotus with the deadlock, But on this map, the last time Sen played, they were running a deadlock solo smoke brim. It's so hard to play, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, that sounds true.
Smokes on the field. so easy to bait out. So I really like this
Timeout.
change going back to that 100 Thieves composition, the double initiative. And second is the type of duelist that requires teammates to help him throw help throw utility for him to entry. This is why you saw Zekin struggle so hard on Ascent. There was no side.
Wait, look at this shit. What the fuck? I thought this was worse. He's not gonna get fined for this. He might.
Tremendously rushed, Genji. I want to be careful because I don't think that was the reason why they lost. I think there were a lot of things that were going on that unfortunately didn't go their way. I think you look back at the last 3 matches that they've played, they've had one player go positive every single time.
Yeah.
So you've got one guy who's kind of treading water.
Bro, why did I see someone basically just fucking die on a fucking motorcycle on Twitter?
Is unfortunately the most recent example of that.
Yeah.
But it is really
What's going on?
tough sledding for Sentinels these last couple matches across the board.
This is crazy work.
It looks like they finally got their foot in the door here. Round.
I don't know if you could hear that, but that was the video going crazy.
I don't think FPX was ready for that force buy from Sentinels. That thrash. That was such a big call.
It worked out.
So risky.
Yeah, we got this big ass buy now.
Purchase for FPX here, 2 rifles and a couple of sheriffs. Heavy lean towards A. Again, Lysor's being asked and being called upon to hold B on his own.
Yeah, these last couple rounds of Sentinels.
I don't know, bro. These Chinese deagles,
on the wrong site.
they might be going crazy.
Lysor should call for his team now that this will be.
Yeah, he's so disciplined.
There's no real easy way out. Reinforcements have to arrive. I mean, they have the superior weaponry, and there they go.
Yeah,
all
nice,
of the other
Sussy.
guns arriving at just the right time.
Tensor, let me get some.
Barring a kill from Autumn, this will be a flawless round from Sentinels to tie us up at 3. And I think we talked just a couple of rounds ago about the snowball that could potentially.
Doesn't even know
fall
we're
to
going
the
to
side of
save.
FPX. Look at it for Sentinels now. They've got money forever. They've got Tenz's ult that's back online. He had it what, 3 rounds? Three rounds ago. Sassy's got his ult online as well.
Zalsis is building up towards that Brim ultimate as well, getting the spike planner right there. He might even just go for the kill here.
Yeah.
They're going to use info to try to find out where Autumn is and feed the kill to Zalsis. That's why you see him treading. Even if he dies, he still gets it. So that's W for Zalsis.
Now 3 ults that they're going to have. While Autumn's going to do his best to hang on to this.
That's so smart.
He wants to keep
To even just hunt.
The question is, does he expect Sassy around the corner? No, he doesn't.
And so he just gets the
3
kill.
on the round for the
That's a
initiators.
W.
We're tied at 3 apiece, and I think we talked a little bit about how FPX looked very comfortable. They looked aggressive at the beginning. You think about that showers push that happened from Autumn on the pistol and a couple of other things like that. Sentinels they've seemed to have figured out how to deal with that so far.
Yeah, they haven't been getting punished early on. This time their executes are way more decisive, maybe because of
Yeah, they look good.
that they
Oh,
have
like they're waking up.
most notably.
Sure.
I mean, those can give you a lot of confidence running into sight. And Saucy, he's such a good player, man. When it comes to champs,
He's trying to get the fucking the animation.
shows up. So much
3-3. Elimination on the line. At least they're having fun.
Very quickly, Autumn has another op.
Like they said, having
I think
fun.
this is the second or
GG.
third time. We haven't seen any
Oh my god,
They
that
beat
combo?
Dump onto A is ridiculous. You've got the Nightfall, you've got the Orbital Strike, you've got everything thrown towards the site.
Oh my god, that exec was perfect.
I mean, we're what?
Literally perfect
seconds
exec.
into the round and it's done.
I mean,
It's a save.
Yeah, it was the same set play that Tens did previously with that Thrash, but this time there's follow-up, right? The Fade ultimate, the Brim ultimate.
It's so cool that they have all the they know what util you'll use exactly.
You have that much being thrown at you.
It's the iteration of the other one, but they have other ults now. And they could just put it in flawlessly.
FPX, they did a good job in the first 3 rounds of kind of dealing with that. But I mean, on pistol rounds, you don't really have the full amount that you want for the side of Sentinels, so FPX didn't really have to feel all that power. But now that they feel it, I mean, Zelsis just felt a little bit of a headache there, huh?
Second did too.
I mean, they have to save this operator, but it's going to be a full hunt. Yeah, he's so clean with the op. He had 5 op.
Bring Chamber back.
Against Heretics, and they stole that.
Buff Chamber. I think Chamber's good now. I don't think he needed another buff. I think the one buff that he needed was the bullets being 100 again.
There's that hit again.
Yeah, that's obnoxious. The Fade ultimate into the Raise Nade.
The brim
like the Brimble
Yeah.
was gonna kill him anyway.
Adding insult to injury.
So the snowball.
But it's flawlessly put in.
Light armor across the board for the defensive side. I mean, Ion's ult is online. Lysor's one tip away from his. But again, this intention on holding down Belong with the op. There's a little bit more presence here, though. Zalsis is close by.
Oh my God! Bring Chamber back. Buff him. Fuck it.
God, that first jiggle.
And then, honestly, that was such a bold swing out from Autumn, too. He was past the point of his TP at that point.
I mean, you gotta make something happen, right? With that operator, him just sitting back in passive angles was not working for them in the last couple of rounds. Oh, it's picks across the board right now.
This is tough, man. This throws the attack into such a tizzy. If you're not finding success on either side of the map, you're thrown into plan C, plan D of your approach.
And you have no smokes on the field right now. Berlin took a little bit to get there, but he gets the kill. Life, he might get a third into this round.
Yeah.
But it's Berlin to clean it all up.
Flawless is crazy.
From Autumn's operator. I mean, worst case scenario.
This game is so close.
Autumn there, like he peeks there. No
Who's
one's
map
there.
pick
He has all
is
the info
the
for
sub
his
is a
team. They're
nigga or
able to
something.
cheat over towards the A site. So I like him stepping past the TP. You have such an advantage when you're peeking riflers with an Autumn. And you got to play to it.
Lysor was close by too, if I remember correctly. So even if he does, for some reason, not win that, there's a chance for the op to get picked up and then, you know, kind of reset on the round. But now it's on Sentinels to try to slow things down. They're going to burn their first time out of the map and see what sort of adjustments are there. I mean, again, Autumn should have that op online going into next, but for Sentinels here, we've seen them put up 4 in a row. Finally,
damn.
the bleeding has been stopped, and FPX seem to have a little bit more momentum their way. But Dre, I'd love to get your thoughts because that felt like that worked because of picks on opposite side of the map.
Yeah, and it was on both controllers as well.
Yeah.
So the change for the change for Sen will probably just be, okay, let's use utility this time and just take control of either showers or take control of B-Long with utility to find out if the operator's there, because he's gonna TP away. Like when you playing against a chamber, you want to use utility.
That's it. My bad.
Find out where he's at and just push him back. Make him use that rechargeable. And then in that window of time, that 30-second frame that you have, you come up with a plan and formula if you want to hit on the chamber while he doesn't have any mobility and TP to escape or whatnot. But also this timeout was mainly to ice FPX. You know, Sentinels, they went 4 in a row, they just got stopped. Picks like you said, okay, it's fine. Let's use utility, don't get first blooded, and just run into an execute. The executes of Sentinels have been unstoppable.
Yeah, when they've had the ult, so they can kind of put together. It's been devastating. Quick note here, Autumn has repositioned. This time trying to hold the line on A short.
We saw him take the same path and miss the round. He did meet
Bro, he stole this for me. This is my tech.
He's going to have a lot more to deal with here. Berlin is with him. They just had a Prowler clear out showers.
There it is. Push him back, and now you can overwhelm.
If they want to commit to it. And it seems like that's exactly
Oh my God.
a shot out from Autumn. Staying alive through the decay and through the damage and aggressively checking into another.
I mean, an absolute
Damn.
madman, and he gets punished for it, though.
Even 3v3.
Oh, as things slow down, all members from FPX rotating back towards A. And Sentinels have cut noise.
Only one smoke to work with, and he decided to smoke off U-Haul. That might
I can't believe they're going with this.
Yeah, almost getting punished up from heaven. That second smoke causing a little bit of problems. As Berlin still had an angle to play around. Look at the health bars. The members of Sentinels are so weak.
Can they TP please?
might be able to work something with this, work some magic. Magic.
This smoke is interesting too. It gives them passage out if they decide that they want to flip the map, but hanging on for now. 20 seconds left in the round. A little bit of presence in U-Haul. You've got Zelsis who's starting to creep forward. Fretting on the plant. That's not the right one. Time is running short. That shot will connect, but with 10 seconds left, how much more can you do? Can you buy enough time for the spike to go down?
Why didn't they rotate?
Too many angles to look at.
Did they not see that there was 3 there?
They steal that one away.
And they literally give them a smoke to leave.
I mean,
like they should have did it at 30 seconds to be honest.
The poise that you have to have when all that utility is being smothered onto you, and to still just be in the zone like this. I mean, he's tethered. I mean, it's chaos on the screen. That is not an easy thing to do by any means.
No,
a lot of players crumble in that moment.
Yeah, to ignore all of the noise and
man.
to stay focused. I mean, we can have the same conversation about Ayang, who was able to track Zekin as he went, but back into the next round we go. A pit already invested down B long.
And the whole purpose of this is to kind of force Sen to do what you want. You want them to lean towards either that hookah area or go towards that 3-man fighting squad at A.
Yeah, no, that 3-man fighting squad that you were just talking about had taken a lot of space down showers. It seemed like they wanted to try to fight there early on. They don't meet a threat, but you can see what the intention is for FPX early on.
And it's so hard for Sentinels to entry into these sites knowing that you have to go against these operators.
Oh my god.
Holding down showers on his own.
Chinese is such good aimers,
2 for
bro.
1, you'll take that any day.
You almost got 3.
Zelsis was able to see that smoke come. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they're just taking off heads.
Little in and out. It's 10s all alone.
It's just a goat.
This round and the last couple of rounds, to be honest, this 10s is, as you mentioned, 1v4 or borderline unwinnable one. The crazy thing about that too, very quickly, we went into that round, FPX had 5 ults. They just obliterated Sentinels without having to invest just one. They invested Lysors at the beginning, but that was it.
Yeah, the ult economy has been insane for FPX, and when you're Sentinels, when you see
their aim is just
5
ridiculous.
That's why you saw that slow approach in the previous round.
That guy's cool. Is that life? Who's that?
Trying to see and bait out any type
Whoever that is, he's cool as fuck.
They just held on to him. I mean, they're not going to use him unless you force them to.
They might try to go fast here. They've got a lot of presence towards A short. Zekin is a stinger, and he has his ult online.
You've seen Autumn in these moments, though. Oh, he's going to get punished this time.
Oh my god. Bring he just does this. Zelsis just does the same thing he did last time and kill him in smoke.
We saw before. Orbital Strike not finding the kill into Berlin. Takes a little bit of damage, yes, but repositions. And now Life has gone full reconnaissance.
And he saw every single member, Doug. That's why he's taking all the space on the flank. This is so nice from Life.
The problem is he's the only one playing contain here.
Yeah, that's Life.
Seems like Sentinels are
He's cool as fuck.
away.
Why is he so cool?
Anticipating this, like a push down hookah or something of the sort. Are they anticipating this deep of a hookah? All the way down B long by the fountain.
I mean, neither side is making any noise.
Oh,
that flash.
But he's
and
out.
it's a TP away. But it's just enough misdirection. Look at the pings on the minimap now.
Yeah.
Like we heard him. He's got to be around. Where is he?
It's so scary. It's a horror game.
35 seconds left on the round. Sentinels seem to have chosen the right site.
Yeah, can they hit it?
Most definitely. So what's a Life here? I don't know if you can anchor this alone. Oh, you might find a timing. Oh, you get spotted.
Right, they're right there.
Smoke has been invested. The flash is so pretty.
Oh my god, no way he gets 2 there. And he's on site.
Ultimate committed.
Oh my god.
Alone. Tens wasn't ready for that. I don't think they heard that at all.
I mean, Berlin TP'd into that. You're absolutely right. He was so far ahead of everything else. Now Zelsis is left in a 1v3, able to find the first. The peak on the second will not connect. The defuse comes
That's
through,
7.
will get another.
Bro, if they get 8, that's
just in the server.
Bro, this guy's hacking. That guy was hacking.
Nice flash lineup for himself. John QT gets caught out in the open. But the second follow-up, how did he get away with this?
How did he not die? Oh, it went past.
It's almost like Sentinels are just lining up for these guys. And look at this. Somebody needs to come out earlier there and help John.
Yeah, Zekin's pissed. Zekin's pissed as fuck. Zekin's so pissed.
That ultimate, it can be so hard to land sometimes. And even when you think it lands, it might not even kill fully.
Last round of the half, you see it on the timeline. The rounds have come in bunches for the wave Sentinels. FPX responding with a bit of their own. And the chamber ult used right at the very beginning.
What is this? Oh, Zekin's in there. Oh, shorty. Zekin's. Oh.
Life with 3 on the round, and Berlin cleans it up. Again, man. How many does this guy have?
Oh my god.
I would love to get a replay.
Yeah.
That was absurd.
We might need to change up the roster this offseason.
It's just been ridiculous these last couple of rounds. Again, an 8-4.
I have a feeling they're gonna run it back, but Val life is short, bro.
We'll be right back.
We need a Premi. We need a Permi for Sin.
Trade in any phone in any condition, guaranteed, and get $800 off the new Galaxy Z Fold 6. Only on Verizon.
Sorry, it's 4:30. I just haven't gone to sleep.
Gives you wings.
And I'm getting Red Bull ads. Which I'm the target for Red Bull. Let's be serious here. You're cooked. Bro, I like the Vulture album. Literally when I want to actually do something. But look at this. These albums are good. This album's good, this album's good, this album's good. This album's good, this album's good, this album's good. They're all good. Holiday public agree. This is what this means. This is literally what it means.
They're trying.
They're not doing anything.
It's just sometimes the timing is just not there, and they need to figure it out, and they need to figure it out right now, especially on these retakes on the defensive side. It's gonna be crucial.
Wasn't that supposed to be their bad?
I do think
Their bad. Were they supposed to be bad defending?
Again, 5 rounds in a row to close out the half for FPX off of heroics from a couple of individual members.
Well, they were happy as shit.
Having their way with what Sentinels was throwing at them. We will see if that is any different going into this round. As we head into the pistol, you've got 4 classics in light armor on the side of FPX. Meanwhile, full ghosts for Sentinels.
Very interesting buy here. The death ball approach for sure.
Yeah, take a look at Zekken's position. He was for the longest. I mean, he's still back in spawn, waiting for any noise, waiting to be as reactive as he can be, as quickly as he can be, because this is very decisive out from FPX.
Oh my god, they're all there. Let's go, John.
It was perfect. John's getting online. Zekken on the swing out, trying to find a little bit more as Ion has crept back sight. Him and Berlin, those two in tandem, just pushing their way forward. Trying to move over Sentinels, and it's Autumn who cleans things up.
Okay, Zekken.
Left alone. He's trying to tuck down 22 HP. It's someone over the top.
Oh, let's go, Zekken. That's crazy. Why is he trolling like that?
I thought when he ran out of CT alone, he would get punished for it, but no. He just cleans it up.
Chambers trolling.
Sneaks right behind. Right here is when I thought it was gonna be wraps. But just sneaking by on the reload on top of it. Autumn.
He's dodging IRL. Look at him.
But just didn't get right this time
Look at him.
He went for the jumping classic. Yeah, he knows he got away with murder right there.
They go, we won a pistol. True, Zekken. True.
It was a tuna. It was nice. It was a very cool strat. I mean, that's why they bought the classics. They isolated, they cut the site in half. Classics were good in all those.
We need to send super team. I'm gonna say it, bro. We need the Lev treatment to send.
Or to Sentinels win the second half pistol.
All right.
No investment on the side of FPX.
Yeah, not too crazy of an investment for the side of Sentinels either. You have 2 Spectres, a Stinger. Yeah, you have an Outlaw and a Bulldog, but I mean, going into the next round, you don't really have much to work with. I feel like. Great volley.
Very nice indeed. Autumn just continues to find success, man. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he keeps getting away with it.
Just chamber things, man.
It really is. Whoa, he's hacking.
And so, a weapon upgraded for Berlin. He's now got the Bulldog in hand and left in a 1v3.
Let's not do anything silly.
No
Alright, good shit.
No room is safe.
Down 2. Okay.
Celsius with the spray and pray stinger. Intuition was on point. He's had a lot of smoke spam kills so far in this map. A lot on auto.
And again.
Oh, what a shot. This kid is so insane.
We're in it. Let's go, boys.
They are in it now with that. I mean, only 2-round difference here.
Yeah.
And
from the Vibes merchant himself.
And you know how I was talking about how it was a light investment in the previous round? Look at this now. You got 2 Phantoms, one on second, one on Celsius.
And the Bull Rocket and the Outlaw.
And it's aggression too.
Got something to work with here. Sentinels very far up a short.
Look at that fade
They didn't like it though.
Been really impressed so far from Saucy using some of these lineups that he's had.
They didn't like it.
Round 1, that was really big. And this time around he gets info on market area. Sen decided to back off, re-clear showers for Autumn. He waiting that out. It's going to be a little bit of a battle here.
Oh, they're pulling them perfectly.
Meanwhile, you saw Life grab that ult towards Belong. I think
Hopefully they stay on site.
part of how they try
Yeah,
to
they are.
these later rounds on the attack.
They know
Life
one's
go
here.
in, create as much
Saucy's
damage
going
as
back
possible,
though.
get info.
Saucy and
There's
Chamber.
So many ways you can play
Yeah.
around the Yoru ult.
Yeah, and his kit in general. He left a clone there, and they're actually going to lean back towards A, I believe, and use that clone as a
Oh
fake
my
for the
god.
hit. This is some very cool stuff.
There's a lot of presence here. I mean, oftentimes you see a fake
Depends
hit
what
one
you
or
do
two
for
members,
me.
but I think they can send it, and then they go through TP. They head back to Torch Showers.
Yep, and the problem here is if Autumn doesn't win this 1v1, it gets thwarted.
And that's
Saucy
exactly
won
what
it.
happened. So now what, do they try to reinvest back towards B?
I think they have to full commit. The spike is all the way up base short. Saucy, he's just going to delay right now.
Things have been thrown into disarray. I thought Life was going to try to get out. If he
Oh
dies,
my
yeah, that's a
God.
spike. That's a problem.
He's so smart.
I think you hit the nail on the head, Dre. If that kill
He has
goes
10
the way
assists
of
already?
FPX and Showers, they have so many things at their disposal.
Yeah.
But
He
that
has
goes
a eye.
down, you've lost Showers control.
Wait, no,
and then
he
the spike
doesn't.
is in this
He
awkward,
does,
like,
but-
well, do I go up A? Do I TP back B? Or are you guys going to
Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong version. He does have eye.
And I get it. I know Autumn's feeling himself right now. He wants to take that 1v1.
Yeah,
but
sure.
there's no downside to just waiting, holding an off angle, and waiting for your squad to come up and run in with you and get the trade instantly. So a little bit of a mistake there. Maybe just getting a little bit too overconfident in that moment. Because yeah, as soon as he drops right here alone, I mean, that's a very risky peak to take.
Yeah. On an off angle like that too, I mean, that's tough to win. It
Does
doesn't really matter who you
Saucy
are.
go
I
to?
mean, you just wait for your team.
Does Saucy level
Worst
up
case scenario is
in
you
champs?
wait, and then you have the site for free.
Cause that
The setup
that's what we
on the-
need.
on the strat was really nice from FPX. The execution just wasn't quite there. Great job from Sentinels to clean that one up. Ooh.
Oh, you're in trouble.
What's going on right
You
now?
gotta get
Live?
out of there.
10's baited
He's not able to stay
Zekin.
alive, but the trading out from 10s is nice. Life now down.
10's let me read
Ion
you.
has a rifle.
Taking every single timing possible. Look at this.
Yeah.
All the way through. In spot. Oh, Celsius. He read him like a book somehow.
Oh my god.
That's so rough.
Yeah, very clean shots. Berlin wasn't able to do anything there. You know, we saw this a lot when FPX played against Heretics. They invest into Ion. It doesn't really matter who it is that has the hot hand or what it is that's going on. If there's a hero rifle, be it the Guardian or the Vandal, whatever it is, it often goes into his hands, and that's the case here. There are 2 members out towards A. Zelsa's the only one close by. If he gets cleaned up, that's an open sight. Stays alive so far. The Molly to buy a little bit of
Oh
time.
my God.
Reinforcements again. The 2 remaining members of Sentinels.
He got one.
Get over as quickly as they can. 1 for 1. There's not a lot of time. He's gonna have to win those
Yeah,
out on
good
his own,
shit,
and
son.
he cannot. We're tied at 8.
Yeah, Saucy cleaning it
Good
up
shit.
there. Fade Ultimate online and available. Nice stuff from Sentinels to weather the storm. That was that quick showers. and
Good shit.
Zelsis, he is on point right now with his intuition. The fact that he turns around in time for both of those scenarios. I mean, he almost gets caught right there by Autumn.
Yeah.
But Autumn just couldn't settle the shots. Yeah. And then the Phantom.
What the fuck is
he finds
Zelsis
Ray.
saying?
That's the advantage of using the Phantom in scenarios like this. And that's why you see him vibing up there.
I'm thirsty. I'm gonna see if I got anything to drink upstairs.
We talked about it in the arrival interviews. We talked about it when they walked out on stage. We even saw it when we saw a couple of members of Sentinels backstage before they even walked out onto the stage. For a team that's facing elimination in the biggest tournament of the entire year, they seem really relaxed. They seem very, like, just comfortable and chill.
And they need to be that way, and they need to be confident. And this is the scary time right now for FPX because a confident Sentinels, I mean, that's not a team you want to play against. They can be Titans. We've seen it.
Yeah.
If you get them going, they will destroy you.
Well, I think on the other side, you know, to play devil's advocate here a little bit, you talk about a team that is so confident. I look towards FPX, man. You think they have tried setting the pace from the very first round of the map too. So it really just feels like it's like just who's gonna lean into the confidence a little bit.
Yo, I got
more.
this disgusting ass lemonade.
Right, yeah, not like go too far.
It's this fine line that you always have to tread. And it's a really good sign for Sentinels fans out there that they're playing in this way, because I feel like watching the last couple of matches, you know, they really haven't had that same spark, that same, you know, motivation. Even in the reactions of the players, it's looked very serious, like you said. Now they look a lot more loose, and I mean, considering the scope that Sentinels as an organization are under by themselves, right? That's a lot of pressure that amounts on you. Being lighthearted can be a way to weather that.
Alleviate a little bit of it. You see Autumn's ult online. Heavy lean towards B. There's no Showers presence. There's no A presence at all. Now we're going to see live salt for the first time.
3 members.
No, we definitely saw it attacking first time.
Really good. That's going to tag a lot of members. Berlin's already dead.
Yeah, 3 spam kill.
I mean, Life went out to get info, but his teammates crumbled around him.
I mean, no chance, really. Just spam across the board.
I mean, look at where the spike is. It's out. There's no way for them to recover it.
Center looking so good right now.
Yeah.
But this also feels like a plan that was poorly executed on the side of FPX.
I mean, sometimes it's just rough. I mean, Jordan Zelsis, he's had so many smoke kills so far. Oh, what a shot.
Oh my god.
Oh, he almost connected onto that one. The 10s.
Bro, buff chamber. That's all I gotta say.
1-2 punch. But yeah, Zelsis, I mean, if we have a smoke kill counter on this map, he's had at least, I swear it's like half his kills. Yeah, he's got 7 kills at least.
I'd love to take a look at that round again. I mean, we'll see we'll see some of the plays.
Oh, okay, that was just...
Or some of the kills, excuse me. But, you know, so Life goes out with his ult, tries to get a little bit of info on site. As soon as an iPhone comes out, we saw Berlin TP forward. And he was the one who had the spike and just dies out in the middle of the site. And from that point forward, there was really no way for any sort of Octagon presence to come out onto the site. The spike was in no man's land, and that's where it really felt like the round fell apart.
Yeah, I didn't catch that TP from Berlin. That was so insane. I mean, that was so risky.
Wait, what? I didn't see it.
Did not pay off in this instance. Autumn again, a hot hand, but
Bro,
man, is it gone cold.
Jeez.
This is the GOAT. I'll be peeking him like that.
Yeah, it hasn't been working. They need to just do an execute at some point of this half. Try to get the spike planted, at least.
Well, but you gotta think about it though, Dre. It feels like, you know,
I mean, yeah, they do roll me all.
I want to take us
Where they going with us, though?
One of the things that people were so excited about was how FPX played their attack.
Where are they going with the zone and all?
Yeah, with all the smokes and stuff like that.
Right, there were double pump fakes, there were triple pump fakes. I mean, they played everything so beautifully on the attack side. And yes, there was some like heavy exec rounds, but I didn't really feel like their DNA.
Yeah, this contact style has just not been working for them so far. I mean, look, another just dry walk into the crosshairs that are trained on them from Sentinel.
And Zekin's able to tuck back in and stay alive. Pops back out with his ult, not going to connect onto anything, but
good you to good space.
It's just so difficult to navigate. I mean, they barely made it out of short at this point. They haven't really gotten.
Was he trying to satchel, but he realized he didn't have one?
And if you look at the ultimates, there's still so many online and available for Sentinel.
Oh, he's dead.
He's cooked. He was tethered.
And that's around. Just as happy as shit.
Another barbecue. Sentinel is definitely at the cookout. And Tens, he didn't even have to use that thrash. He has that available for another retake if he wants, or an aggressive play, but they don't really need to do anything. Them just holding off angles has been the key to success. Look at this.
True.
2 different off angle kills, and then what? It's 5v3. You have full confidence in your squad of the retake. Right there, Life can't escape, even if he wanted to.
No, I think about that off angle that Saucy was holding a couple rounds.
He's sucking shit to his teammates. I love him. He's so fucking funny.
Like that's been their success this whole time. I mean, look at the timeline. That's 6 rounds in a row.
It's obnoxious.
It's just been so dominant.
This game has just felt so up and down.
Sentinel's roster roster, once they get going, it's impossible. It feels so smothering.
Look at the adjustment here out from FPX. I was talking about how they like to put the hero rifle in the hands of Bayon. This time it's in Autumn's.
Oh my god.
With the thrash, but a great bait.
Yeah, that's really nice.
He got it back though.
Ten's had some backup there from John to pick up that thrash again. He'll have it for the next hit. It's just a cycle of utility right now for both sides. All of Hookah just got cleared out. That's why you see them taking space. John QT. That's awesome. 10 TP towards A. And I wonder if this is all to crunch. If players go Hookah, they'll send that thrash through the TP. As I say that,
Is all of them just carrying them?
Paranoia goes out.
Have they done anything?
A lot of space here.
Like the South?
They haven't dealt with the Hookah presence that you were mentioning a couple of rounds ago.
Yeah, and Sentinels, they're comfortable with this for that reason. There comes the crunch. Oh, it's slowed.
There comes the thrash. There comes
Yeah,
the
that slow was not gonna.
Yeah, with the alarm bot at his feet.
He saw the three.
Really just delaying the inevitable.
Oh my gosh, and the jiggle as well from Zelsis. He spotted all three members.
Oh my god. Let's go, John.
For John QT.
3 on the round for the leader. Saucy's gonna clean up the last. Sentinels will get to 11.
It just looks so
Wait, let him
easy
do
for
it.
Sentinels. They're reading FPX so hard right now. Showing B-long presence, leaning back towards Hookah. Tens, he goes all the way back around A for that thrash to go through the TP. It's beautiful. It's beautiful Valorant we're seeing right now from Sentinels. Night and day from the last time they played.
I mean, it's got to be pretty when you win 7.
Oh my
in a row.
god.
I think the other thing I'll
Good
mention very quickly
shots.
is you talked about how it feels like.
That was crazy.
You're talking about how it feels like Sentinels are reading FPX well, and they are. But I also think a lot of the individual firepower is starting to come through, like John's, as we saw a moment ago.
Yeah, he did something.
A little pat on his back.
Hey, sometimes you gotta hype yourself up, man.
Take the wins where you can get them.
I think we're gonna watch the other end too.
This is a new look right now for FPX. It's an attack side operator, and Tens is all alone here. I say that, but I mean, he has supporting cast, but he's the only one in Octagon.
Ooh.
That was his backup. Yep, that was his backup.
I wonder here if you're expecting someone else. Yeah, Autumn is.
Oh my god.
Unbelievably quick.
I
Autumn's just hard carrying.
If he would even check Octagon, given the smoke, given the fact that Saucy was playing another off angle, but the discipline and the poise out from Autumn.
Yeah. I mean, Autumn has had to play against some of the most ridiculous plays we've seen in Valorant China. So he's got to be ready for stuff like that. People finessing around smokes or even just running through them.
They've got to understand that Hookah hasn't been cleared. Zelsis is here, and Lysor knows. But what can they do about him?
It's so crazy how they just leave some people inserted.
And it's almost like
Inserted.
It's like itching in the back
It's definitely a bad idea. Oh my god.
Timing. Meanwhile, Ion falls.
And he gets the pick.
And now the threat has been realized. Lysor falls. 3v3. Op still in the hands of Autumn, but Berlin not around for long. Meanwhile, Life only has 10 HP. John on the tap. The shot's not going to connect. Zels is still playing up in Hookah. Finally dealt with.
Oh my god. And he has 4. John. He's doing more of something. He's doing even more something.
4. How did they bring that one back? Zelsis was in Hookah, stuck. Biding his time.
Oh my god.
The retake utility was beautiful. The trades on top of that, phenomenal. And that plant, what a shame. Rough stuff for FPX. Autumn did so much in that round, but he lines up with his teammate, and John.
Oh my god.
He executes.
And that's 12.
And now Sentinels are 1 round away.
They have not lost.
To take
oh
line,
my
to
god.
take map 1, to take FPX's map pick.
Autumn is literally the only one shooting. They were all shooting in the beginning. In the second half, they stopped shooting.
TP out towards A, and then ults, and then takes the TP. Look at how far back he is. They just dropped a smoke back there. He could pop out on the other side of it. That was the play. A really cool exec from
Yeah, that
FPX,
was cool.
but only 1 kill found.
Down with some more
shutting the door
kills.
on them again.
It's just so chaotic. It's a flood. Sentinels are feeling it. They can taste it.
Oh.
Just 1 member left. And it's all on Berlin in a 1v2. The spam's coming through. 25.
Oh my god.
Targets to deal with.
Good shit, Sin. Good shit, Sin.
13-8.
Just wow. That's all you have to say about that half from Sentinels.
We'll see if Lotus tells a different story. What a dominant performance to close things out on Bind. We'll see you guys on the other side of this break. Don't go anywhere.
Oh, we will not be going anywhere. What is this gun? Oh my god. Oh my god. She's out here playing real life motherfucking CSGO. This is the gun my friend's shooting in Canadian military school. What the fuck? What is this? What Valorant gun? Is this a Vandal, motherfucker? That's what I'm about to say. I'm about to be like, yo, motherfucker out here shooting the Vandal. That's crazy. Good for her. Good for Canada. I'm happy for Canada.
I'm now joined by the head coach Kaplan. Now, phenomenal defense. I don't
Does he have COVID?
For a better one, but in your eyes, what was the key to the success of that defense half?
Yeah, we've been talking a lot lately. We're all bought into coming into these matches with plans to ante and punish the opponents, but we struggle sometimes with the micro, right? Sometimes we play too scared. We're not making little adjustments and switching things up and talking to each other enough. And the boys did an incredible job with that, right? Every freeze time, even if it's the same setup, change a little thing, add a little idea, middle of the round.
Well, fuck.
Push a little, all that stuff. They were just much more confident and creative today. And,
you know, so.
Oh shit.
And the boys did an incredible job with that, right? Every freeze time, even if it's the same setup, change a little thing, add a little idea, middle of the round, push a little, all that stuff.
We love to see it as well. Best of luck on that too.
Sentinels picks up a win thanks to a flawless defensive side. Absolute magic from the boys over in the Zen camp here. You know, we were seeing glimpses of it early on when they were on the attacking side. What they were able to really begin to like muster up, and there were some great ideas. They executed them incredibly.
I didn't think Sin was gonna do that
rounds
good,
like
but
this early on had me a little worried about Sen.
he had a bad game, but he did go crazy at the end. was a good chase on. Sexy. But that's sexy. Don't back to me. Sex. I'm a Shay enjoyer.
I think that
So.
series versus Gen G to open up Champions was one of the worst series I've ever seen from this guy. But he's back to playing like the Zekken that won Madrid this time.
And you know what, too? Coach Kaplan was talking about the fact that he wanted, it was the micro, right? The little things that they could try and like use and do to get in there. And I think you were really starting to see that from Zekken. He was just taking more fights. He was being a little bit more proactive, getting involved a bit more. And I think that if they can continue to do that, that is exactly what we've come to respect with Sentinels, when they don't fear their opponent and they do go for those plays.
Yeah, when they understand that they are some of the best players in the world and actually remember that fact as well. I think they were playing with confidence, but it was just the tiniest of things that were going wrong for them, where Life is a skilled enough player to put them down, Autumn's a skilled enough player to put them down. Every player on FPX was having individual moments where they were kind of punishing that poor, just little trying to punish an individual just stepping out into the space. But it came together at the end, and the fan reaction, I think, overall to Zekken was just calling for chops and changes to the roster, not just for Zekken as an individual, but after that first game, big overreaction. But the thing that I think I want the fans to understand is that Sentinels are so team-orientated, they're so team-pilled. They need to play together as a team, they need to have the right page and the right ideas, and because of that, individuals don't really shine unless the whole team is clicking. When the whole team clicks, that's when players individually are going to be empowered to move forward, when they know players are at the back, the util's there to support them.
It's like if you were a Sentinels fan last year and you were watching their bad 2023 season where they also had Zekken on the roster, Zekken didn't look like a superstar player. But it's because they were calling him into a lot of hard hits where he wasn't set up for success. This Sentinels is setting him up for success, and when they play well, he plays great.
Yeah, the Sentinels had an incredible turnaround. Once again, a flawless defensive side. You got to be happy about that. But now it's time to switch the script a little bit, go to our HyperX Reflex moment of the day. We decided to give this one to Life because this guy was just constantly on the kill feed with multi-kills non-stop. He actually was great in this.
Autumn Rob.
But he had some awesome moments and moments just like this, Brent.
Yeah, and I think it highlights as well kind of the spacing being off for the initial half for Sen. You can see they kind of just
this guy's so fucking
cool, though. I don't want to take the credit away from Life because he played out of his mind this entire game. His individuals were on point.
This guy will forever be better than me at everything.
Under the amount of pressure that you are, where you're being swung by 3 players, Senna dedicating that many players to try and shut that guy down, and he was still coming up with the goods and the damage.
Yeah, he really was. Well, now let's go ahead and hear over from Coach Nathan at the FPX camp to see what's going on with the squad going into map 2.
I'm now joined by Coach Nathan D from FPX and Luna to do some translations as well. Now, you guys looked really good against Team Heretics on Lotus earlier in this tournament, but we're talking about Sentinels here. You're going to have to face up against next. What are some of the differences you feel like Sentinels might have compared to Heretics on this map?
其实之前在跟 TH 打的话，古城这张但是我们聊聊接下来要跟 Sentinels 打，那你觉得跟 TH 相比，他们会有什么不一样的地方吗？
他们不一样的地方可能是之前阵容不一样，然后但是我觉得他看 TH 把我们赢了，他可能也会拿回了个阵容，想尝试去赢我们，但我们也准备了不一样的东西给他们。
I think their difference is their comps, but if they think they saw as how we perform that good, well, when we faced against Team Heretics, might they will change their comps too. But we prepared something different for them, of course.
Oh, I can't wait to see it. Thank you very much, Coach Nathan and Luna as well. Let's see how they can do on map 2.
All right, well, let's go ahead and dive into what we should be expecting here at map 2. It's going to be Lotus. You got Sentinels starting on the defensive side here. Maybe can add on to that.
Your Lotus is really good.
My big question, do they play the deadlock comp again? And if they do, how does it look? Because I didn't think it looked terrible, but there were some gaps in it. In particular, their attacking side. They have this look on C where they're throwing the wall over and kind of blocking off waterfall. We saw rounds where they weren't clearing around that, leaving gaps in the setup where the fundamentals were slipping.
Hot take? You just won without deadlock?
But I'm fine if they go back to it. I think deadlock is good. I think it just comes down to implementation.
But Twitter's funny as shit. It was like, I'm literally just reading for everyone black. They said, not this nigga. They said, I hope this nigga trip. It said, black man from Israel. In the classic fucking duck.
Chamber. Double smokes, double initiate.
Wait.
Don't ask me to break this down in 10 seconds.
Another chamber? Bring chamber back. Buff chamber. No deadlock. Tens on Omen. Celsius on KJ. Saucy on Fade. Second on Raze. John on. Oh, this is such a classic comp.
That's the name of the game for him, like it was
Comp pick. They've never played this comp. They usually play. No, they don't usually play with Cypher. Because KJ. Celsius usually play KJ on C.
That's fine. That's comfortable. They played it before and they've been great with it.
Do they not run the Viper usually? Oh. I feel like they definitely played this comp before.
I think there was tons of exploitable elements for that composition, and then they moved to this. So your preparation out the window if you're Sen. You're going to be adapting on the fly.
If Sentinels was going to prove their fundamentals are back, this is the map to do it. Playing the basic comp against something weird. Let's see if they're ready.
Couldn't agree more, Mimi. Let's go ahead and see if this one can go to a third map. We're sending it back over to your casters, Doug and Baby Bay.
Thank you so much, GB. I think the big elephant that we've got to address in the room is that Sentinels have won a map for the first time in what feels like a really long time. It seems like they're going back to the fundamentals, the basics that Mimi was talking about on the desk.
I knew they were stomped this team.
Around the world
Even though they weren't in the beginning.
From FPX, what are they cooking, Doug? This is some weird stuff we're about to see. I feel like they might be overcooking, even on the last map, changing their game plan and whatnot. Sometimes you just need to play what you're comfortable with, what you're used to, and FPX's triple controller comp, it's nothing like anything Sen have ever played against. Now this comp as well isn't like anything they've ever played against.
They are pushing. They're doing what NRG did to them.
They dropped the paranoia and they dump fade utility.
But it didn't work.
Yeah,
that's what you get for using NRG shots.
Speed up of FPX. Oh, opting not to break the Killjoy turret. Probably break it after. The smoke fades, but it's gonna shoot him right here. I don't know about this right now.
Does they get into the top 5 Gecko? No. Trent's still over him.
They got the spike down. Now they're in a 5v5 post plant.
The Sentinels have so much info once the smoke fades. I guess it's just going to be reoccurring.
Wait, did Can play? Can has played Gecko. Can's definitely in the top 5 Geckos. I'm changing the list. I'm pretty sure Can has played Gecko. At least once.
Look, they're going to crunch. Saucy trying to deal with the first, and unfortunately he cannot. Second gets in on it though with the sheriff in hand. John's gonna stick the defuse all the way, and there's
oh my god,
that can stop him. Sentinels get the
go around.
I hate to be a harbinger of bad news and whatnot, but Life not breaking that turret for that entirety is just so bad for what FPX were trying to accomplish in that round. Even if you're trying to play in that smoke and try to...
You guys had those police?
And kill stairs.
Damn.
You want that broken because when the smokes fade, it's going to shoot at you no matter where you're at, on site. And that's free info the entire round for Sen.
Oh my god. Let's do that.
Turrets up still. Turrets up still. Wait for the smokes to fade. A full line on site.
Barry's trilling.
It's a disaster of a mistake. But it's not over yet. It's going to be an A default. Zeka needs to get out of dodge quickly. And it's Berlin on the breach.
Oh my god.
I mean, you can't prep for that.
Again, another spam kill.
Yeah, see.
Berlin waltzes into his death as well.
Sen have got to be one of the scariest teams to play when they are feeling it. Whoa. Autumn's so good at chamber. I guess this is why they decided to just slap him on it on this map.
Bring chamber back.
Spike should
buff chamber.
Because of that entry.
Ion committing to it. He's now going to be 2 pips away from having Zolt online.
He's got 3 more in the chamber right now. Autumn might be able to finesse this round. He gets caught lacking. Saucy.
Okay, Saucy.
Going absolutely nuclear right now in the back of sight. Cleans
okay, Saucy.
Ion couldn't do anything, and Zekin is going to defuse the spike. He's getting closer to that showstopper, and another strong start continuing from that last half they had.
Yeah, I think, you know, it was funny as we were watching some of that play out, it felt a little reminiscent to how Sentinels
Oh my God.
on the first half of Bind.
Yeah.
Where it just felt like, and again, yes, it was Nico. I understand all that. But
We don't need to bring Prime Chamber back, but just can we make his range a little bit more? He can keep the 1 TP, but just make his range like give it like
Tens is on a Bucky right
5
now.
meters.
Bucky light armor.
I think, I don't know. 5 meters could be crazy.
A Vandal and a Bulldog, but as far as big guns go, that's it.
He did give his rifle to Zekin, understanding that if he gets, you know, a kill after grabbing that orb, he will have the showstopper online. Is Autumn going to be ready for this? This is so hard to clear.
Is he gonna?
Good. Swing, man.
Gotta be a 1 pump. There it is.
Oh my God, he got it.
They could deal with the anticipation any longer. Look at all of this Killjoy utility set up towards C.
Yeah, and look at all the space that Ten's got after getting that kill. He has all of A. Look at how many members of Sentinels are
And
here.
he smoked it. 10 smoked it
Thrash now
too.
invested. A little bit of space found. Zalsis will get caught. There's not enough health that'll save you there. Lysor now getting a little bit of high ground repositioning though. The spike not committed yet.
Do you have an 8?
Tens is starting to rotate over. Doesn't have a paranoia.
Boom.
It's all just a
Got
threat.
him,
Yeah, all just vague, faint pressure right now. He's going to wrap all the way around as well. There's no trips up. He might catch these players lacking.
Ion is ready for it.
Oh, he sees a barrel in the main.
Not able to land the first shots. And remember, there is more than just this threat here. It's more than just Berlin. Can the rest of Sentinels take space on the site? Well, all of this is happening out towards Mound. If Tens can buy some
alright, he
time,
got
if
one.
continue to be eye candy, there's a shot at this, but FPX manage every single threat so well. Second dance to the Thrash. Zekin's left alone in a 1v3.
Saving possible.
Weak, but that spike has been going off for a little while. I don't know if there's enough
He has
time for
ult.
this.
Oh, there's none at all. Zekin, he hit some nice shots on that exit right there. He's definitely feeling himself. That's why Tens dropped him the rifle. But the reaction from FPX, that was a great thrash from Ion. Wrapping all the way around, and Berlin with a supporting utility there.
That's crazy.
Very
He's
good.
That's how he got so mad.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about how well FPX handled this situation right here. They knew that Tens was on the flank. They knew they were going to have to deal with some of the pressure, with some of everything that was being thrown their way, and to be able to effectively parse all of that info out in the chaotic moment is really difficult to do.
Yeah, and Lysor, who had a really rough map. Ooh, nice pick from Autumn. Wait, he's not stopping. They're not stopping.
Oh my
Life
God.
with the follow-up.
This is 10 spot.
Now John QT is joining the fray, but Tens peppered.
Oh.
Finally put down.
As his 10 spot.
And yeah, sure, FPX has a couple of weak members as well, but
What an A fight.
yeah.
That's with no duelist on top of it. I mean, it's almost impossible to get out of that choke.
I didn't even realize they're not
Power
running
of Chambers,
duelists.
you're able to take that quick peek. I mean, we saw how
That's
good,
crazy.
I believe it was Foxy9 against Fnatic. I mean, he was dominating around it. And that was against utility as well. Autumn still getting value, just getting bombarded. But to my point, what I wanted to talk about was Lysor in the previous round. He was rough on the last map. But when he's on point for this team
They're
of FPX,
saying? Yeah, they're
they just
saying.
dominate teams. So he had the schmooze on C site in the previous round. This time around, he's sitting at 8 HP, but that paranoia got some value. And it's going to be a full save right now from the side of Sen. Now you got to think, you know, how are you going to approach this A fight? Because you just gave it your all.
Mid-round replay? Oh my God. Production and crew going crazy.
Yeah, the follow-up fight was just
Oh my
too
God.
Again, you wouldn't believe that they didn't have a duelist.
I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, it really felt like Autumn took the fastest timing. The power of Chamber on this map, I think a lot of teams like
Are they saving?
are a
Oh
little
my
wary
God,
of playing
everyone has
Chamber. They think
bronze.
it's, you know, not as good as Cypher or Killjoy, and to be fair, they could be true, but it doesn't mean that Chamber is a bad pick on this map whatsoever.
Sure.
We've seen a lot of teams make it work, most notably T1.
T1's bad.
I saw Saya player on that, and he made it look really, really good.
Wait,
So
Saya
beautiful
player
game
played
plan
Chamber?
with this Chamber.
That's actually sick.
It really,
Side player is free.
And you know what's crazy is I think we're going to see most of the heavy part of
You know what's the craziest thing? I was like, what if he goes back to the guard? But Icy's just... They switched to Icy, and Icy's been good. And they've been winning. But, like...
No ults
I think they went better with
on the side
Saya,
of the
or...
attack. But again, we're going to see this A fight.
And
And I
then
get it,
they're
neither
just getting
team
that back.
willing to relent on this area of the map. Full dump of util. He's
Oh
so
my
dead.
god.
He had nowhere to go there. He was lit up.
Zekin's in the
And then
air,
obliterated
fucking
from
firing
the
in
top.
our... Oh
Second
my
went on that
god.
double box around that Viper wall that you see on the mini map, and just was able to elevate so far in the air. But it's interesting. Sentinels are using their, you know, their nade
Oh my
tether combo
god.
to try to catch
He's just
out Viper.
jiggling
He's
it.
not actually TPing across. So that gives Autumn an opportunity to just swing out main.
And
for
then
free,
he just go to the
TP
other
out
side.
after he takes his shot. I wonder if Sen are going to mix it up in the future rounds and try to punish Autumn. Try to get some chip damage on him. Make sure he can't take a pop shot or anything like that. It's going to be an A reclear though, inside of FPX Lightsword. Not seeing too healthy, 30 HP to his name.
And Tense is in such a good spot. Zekin smoked off.
Oh my god, I didn't think he would get that.
Tense.
Too
He's
easy.
falling. And now Saucy has arrived.
It just looked too easy right there.
The knife is cool. Or the katana.
Yeah, I'm honest,
For
honestly, that was
champions.
still a pretty
Pretty
strong
sick.
position.
I think I'm
for
gonna buy
FPX,
it.
all things considered. That was a 5v4. It wasn't like they were super down in numbers and they were heavily outgunned.
They just didn't peak together. Berlin way too far ahead of his squad. Something that you see him do quite often. He's a maniac on this team, honestly.
And we saw it a couple of times on Bind. We see it here as well.
Yeah, he's kind of like Kerrigan-esque, where he'll be the entry as the IGL, and then once he's down, he can do like his mid-rounding. But
Ranger reference.
when you're already down a player, it's too much of an ask. Tans, he's starting to heat up now too. You give this team confidence, or the individual players on this team confidence, any one of them can take over the game.
Mm-hmm.
We see that second kill.
Yeah, that's the top rope right there.
Yeah, off the ult.
Beautiful. Crosshair placement of Tens in this moment was so good. I mean,
well, and
Tens
that's
is
the
the
thing
goat.
we're talking about. Berlin was just so far ahead of everything
Way-
else.
yeah,
Not
way
in a
too early.
position to trade yourself. And again, I want to go back to the first half that we
Oh,
saw Sentinels
timeout.
on Bind, because you mentioned it. Spacing was an issue. And if the spacing is not in a position where you can trade out, when you're down in numbers like that too, the trading has to be on point, because it's only going to go from bad to worse if you can't equalize in fights like that.
yeah. And oftentimes when you swing together, sometimes players get overwhelmed and they don't know which target to choose from, and you might even just get the kill clean, and all of a sudden it's a 4v4. I mean, when you're going against Tens, probably not likely, but there's still a chance, right? At least get the trade. And that's why you see this timeout coming out from FPX. Coach has got to be telling them, guys, chill out. Start playing as a team more. Stop trying to go for these crazy plays. Remember what got us here.
Yeah, it does feel, man,
It's very early timeout.
it is. I don't want to say desperate, but again, some of the swings felt a little bit like they were just throwing lives away. It almost felt like we were watching an eco round where Sentinels had full rifles and they were just in classics and like,
Literally.
all right, let's kind of move on into the next.
And it was anything but that, right? Tens had a Bulldog. If you peek somebody together against a Bulldog, I swear 9 times out of 10 he can't connect on both.
Right,
You must have to line up perfectly.
See what adjustments come out on the other side of this timeout. I think on the side of Sentinels, you're seeing some of the adjustments. We've talked about this dump of utility towards A main these last couple of rounds, and this time it's been anything but.
Yeah, they changed their game plan. They were anticipating a front V-walk. That's why you saw Zekin and John QT posted up right there. The problem with how FBX are taking this approach on the attacking side is they're just 5-manning everything right now.
Sorry.
So while all this A control is happening, Zelsis is just jiggling C for free. Look at the minimap. And he has all the info. So that's why
Let me
there's
do this
3
over here.
players geared up of Sentinels towards A side.
Yeah, they're really not playing the map at all. And
Actually, I gotta do
given
the other
fact
one
that
too.
We're talking about Lotus. It's a 3-site map. You would think that's what you're going to want to lean into.
Yep.
More than even on other maps.
And especially when you don't have a duelist.
Yeah.
I mean, even if you want to go for this A execute, who's going to...
It's so crazy that they're not playing
Bits
duelists.
of util, they're pretty early off of that. You've got the Nightfall and the Paranoia and Tens.
Oh my
and
god.
Saucy holding the line, but Berlin on the counterpunch, cleaning up a couple of his own. Maybe a little bit of room to breathe here for the attack.
Right now, Autumn needs to drop that spike to Berlin, have him plant while he covers for free. Right now, there's no smokes on the field.
You're an announcer or you're a coach, brother?
That orb isn't anywhere near base side. Yeah. So this could be a really good post-plant opportunity. The time is running down low here. And Zekin still has that nade. I mean, he might be able to delay this. This nade is going to be perfect.
Oh, I
the
made
cleanup
it.
on John as well.
It's actually kind of a bad nade. If he hits this,
with an op in hand trying to
oh my
his way
god.
through it, and he just can't.
No, and now that's an operator if Sentinels want it.
And they have, yeah, they've picked it up.
Yo,
this feels
one of my videos didn't get a strike, but I got a warning for hate speech. It's one of my old videos. I'm feeling it, but I thought it was weird.
And this is the problem of when
Oh,
you're
this
trying
team's
to
going off.
anti-strat teams with compositions
Collat
and
is
whatnot.
possible.
It's not like FPX aren't
There's
good
a world where
at
he
controlling the
collats.
comp that they run.
There's definitely a world.
But I think they just put too much stock into maybe Sentinels counter-stratting them, and they wanted to mix things up. Now all of a sudden the FPX players are uncomfortable. You start making hero plays,
or
trying to make hero plays.
Oh, is that wall
and you
being
get
good?
punished for it by a team of Sentinels who now have
Clip
gone
that wall
back
bang.
to their
Clip that wall bang.
comfortability and are just playing the fundamental game of Lotus.
There's that op that you mentioned from the previous round, now in the hands of Zekin, who's holding down B-Long.
And you have an Odin as well on the other side.
Yeah.
Seeing how deadly the Odin could be.
There are no good options here. Fortunately for FPX, the eye gets cleared out, so there's no way to get secure spam damage. They're going to rotate away, and if they rotate away back C, again, there's no good option. Either you deal with the op that's down B, you deal with the spam from Saucier, or you deal with the...
Second topper?
I mean, every single bit of KJ utility.
Yeah, literally.
C, unless Autumn can deal with them, but I mean, Zelsis, even his positioning is really nice. He's not giving away an angle. He's not giving a fight.
And it's the double layers. He doesn't need to peek anything here. Oh, that's a really good breach. C right there. Doesn't get the turret still, though, so still info. Games right now for Zelsis. He's just going to play backside right now. Ooh, that flash connect.
Tens has this ult if he wants to rotate over very quickly, or John can just mow him over. There it is, the invested.
Nice,
in
Zelsis.
to see Zelsis
Nice.
the line on C. Another dominant round for Sentinels.
Yeah, Zelsis played that so well. Full layered utility there. It's all because FPX was on a bad buy. They had that B line from the start of the round. If Zekin gets overwhelmed, he can satchel out. So he doesn't need any.
Oh my god, how does he get two there?
And then John is able to flood in.
And then
it's beautiful play.
Celsius get two too.
It's like Zelsis seeing that the breach util was coming through and instantly realizes.
What the fuck are they talking
gotta pop
about?
the nanos.
They're enjoying
And
this.
Even if he's not getting damage, he's buying time.
Yeah, he delays.
Yeah. So those little decisions like that proving to be fruitful. Sentinels up 3 rounds. They've dropped a pit towards C.
Ooh, operator almost connected on the 10s right there.
They continue to invest into this weapon.
You're running a chamber, you kind of feel like you have to.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you're right. If you really want to lean into the strengths of the agent.
It's just so hard for FPX to bust through any of these sites.
Buff chamber.
You have no raise, you have no jet to get away from that Killjoy utility or the Viper Molly or even the Omen Flash. Every piece of util will connect if you're Sentinels.
It almost feels like you're trying to play this attack half with a hand tied behind your back.
Yeah, it's a handicap. Playing the game on hard mode.
They might try to NB here. They've got
Collat?
a smoke.
Oh, got it.
Well,
I saw that shit coming.
forget the smoke.
It's round over. 30 seconds left.
And they don't have money. You're right. They have to save here.
Oh, wait.
They might try to go for this. 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he
Berlin
just
will
gets
fall.
mowed.
They're going to try to get out towards tree, but Tens is here. Playing just up on the other side of this smoke. I guess they're going to wait for it to go down and then trust the numbers that they have. There it is.
Oh my
What
god.
a beautiful reposition.
He's
out from
better.
Tens, a flawless round
Get
from
the other
Sentinels.
up. Double up.
Stomp continues.
They're like, no.
Yeah,
fuck it.
setup to the round was great. And the finish of the round was even greater. Zelsis was supporting John in that Viper's pit. Alarm bot was ahead of
It
everything.
looks like fine almost.
Gives you security if you're John playing in that pit alone. You're able to cheat a little bit back.
Oh
and then
my
you get
god.
The flat front B.
I'm surprised they don't have 10s upping.
Yeah, FPX, they got to burn that second
But
timeout.
Zekin did get caught.
Very fast.
But I think you want Zekin on movement and to be, you know, moving and not stationary on up. But maybe it's redundant to have your ops on smoke because you would smoke off your angles.
Sometimes you just got to play your own game to win,
I don't
and
know.
now you're stuck in this spot, and what can you do?
And then remember, I've got to mention the stakes here because that's not something we've talked about a ton, to be honest. This is elimination.
Yeah.
This is the end of the year for you. I mean, it's a long off season, and it feels like an even longer off season when you've got how the loss went through ruminating in your mind for months.
Yeah. Especially with that close series they had against Heretics.
It's a tough spot to be in.
It's nuts.
The thing about situations like this, though, is if the team is capable of making adjustments, they'll do it, and they'll have to do it here. FPX down 4 rounds, running this different no duelist comp on Lotus, where they aren't really playing the map as well as you would think, or
Yeah,
playing it to
this
its
might
full
be
degree as
GG's.
you would expect given the comp. But perhaps
I don't
the
want to say
timeout is
Autumn
what
playing shit. They're all playing shit.
Any type of saving grace, maybe this
And
hero buy
10s
on
is the
Ion.
goat.
Maybe if they can get an entry, you can commit some of the ultimates.
And
Yeah.
We'll see if they can do anything about it here.
It's going to be very hard. It's an uphill battle, to say the least.
Oh my god.
Autumn does have 8 bullets of the Headhunter, and we've seen how crisp he is with that. So they just
Yeah, I don't think I'm watching the next game. I don't think I'm staying up to watch Billy Crew, not gonna lie.
Headhunter, I think the off wins that.
It should.
I don't think I need that game to really
That's the other thing as we think about some of the adjustments
To
that
really
played out in
move
this
me.
match, think about there's the op winning.
Oh my god.
By the way, you think about
Zekin's going crazy on op. My bad for saying they should give it to 10s. He's just a
it feels
goat.
like the night and day difference has been so clear.
Well, I think they realize that they could just play in the back of sight because there's no duelist.
Exactly. They don't have to
Oh
take
my
these
god.
fights. They can play ahead of it. You see both.
Oh
Omen's
my
trying to TP ahead
god.
of the utility, and Tens is getting the best of Lysor. Sasi on the swing. He's gonna find
Oh
another.
my
Not able
god.
to connect onto the third, but now 4v2.
They're piecing them
Make that
up.
4v1. Cannot
Amazing.
connect.
It's unreal.
Game's over.
I'm pretty sure Tens did that Omen thing where you could TP past the breach all and finesse it.
I think he did as well.
And that's why
Oh
it was full
my
support
god.
right there.
Did he do that? That's
It's
crazy.
unreal.
Yeah,
The
we'll
state of gameplay Sen is showing right now.
Hopefully we get that on the replay. There's that off kill
Oh
that you
my
mentioned.
god.
I mean,
Really nice flick.
I mean, Autumn tried. He
Yeah.
hit
And
him,
Tens
but it
is
wasn't a
just
headshot. You
going.
got to connect like that.
Then Celsius says my turn
And
before
Zekin,
then.
he's feeling it right now. With
Zekin
Operator. I
said,
haven't seen
"Alright,
him
let me
shoot
get
like this
back in
with
there."
Operator in a while. I mean, over a month.
And honestly, all signs are good when Zekin is smiling if you're a Sentinels fan.
And another new look right here, right? Aggressive tether. This time pushing Autumn all the way back. They understand that Autumn could purchase an operator, and he's taken that peak almost every single round. So instead of tethering to hit the Omen of Lysor, they get the TP out. And it's Zekin on an off angle here.
It's very
He's
slow.
been so mobile with the operator. He showed front B a bunch. Last round he was A. Now he's C. Are FPX going to read into that? And even if they do, can they do anything about it?
Yeah. I mean, that's half the battle. I feel like the adjustments that Sentinels have made have been really
Yeah, he's
nice,
out of
but
there.
Maybe FPX can find a little bit of room here towards C, perhaps. I mean, Zekin is still here with the op. John
They're
is
both
close
still
by.
there.
They're just not giving them these fights anymore. That feels like the biggest difference.
Oh,
Now
nice
John was
shot.
on the swing. He's going to get punished for it. Zekin manages to find safe passage with op in hand. A second dip in. Boom. I thought he was going to hit him, and that would have been devastating. The nade's
that's a
not
good
going to feel
nade.
good. The pit invested. He's got to stay alive here.
Yeah, but they're all stuck. They're all corralled here. Oh, just now we see Life taking more aggressive space in CT.
What do they have to pound? Zekin has his Roomba. And Tensils has full utility, but an op trying to get into a pit in a situation like that, it's all hands on Zekin,
Oh
and
my
he just cannot.
god.
I mean, a random bullet connecting. And FPX alleviates some of this pressure, finally finding a round.
Finally finding an answer. And the answer so far in this half has been Thrash. It's been Ion on C site using that. Last time they were able to accumulate 2 rounds from it. Let's see if they can get another one and slowly bring this back. Slowly give themselves a chance.
Let's go, Sen. Let's go, Sen.
Baiting out C utility.
I need you to win this game.
Second layer.
Yeah, we're definitely not watching that other game. I need to sleep.
Stuff that can stuff you in the chokes, and then re-hit.
Back to the old tried and true. You've got the suck, you've got the nade.
Oh my god.
And now Zekin's fishing for more. That rocket's not going to connect.
That's sad. That was so anticlimactic.
Gathered. And again, Celsius is just jiggling C. He's
Excuse me.
rarely
That
gotten a
lemonade
fight
was
here,
good
and
as fuck.
every single time he's been jiggling like this, Sen have known that they end A.
Zekin might be in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah,
He has
he
one
needs to be very
satchel.
careful here.
Slight little sidestep. It's him against the world right now.
That's another nade.
That nade is really nice, but he's got nowhere to go.
Oh my god.
Clocked
You
out
literally
in the
know
sky.
where
I
to
thought he
go.
was going to find safety.
Almost.
But life puts him down, and now tap of the door as they turn their attention towards A. Meanwhile, Zels is still jiggling that angle. Sasi's got his ult online.
The raise tech to just jump
He's gonna connect onto,
upwards.
what, 2?
He gets a lot
That
of info with
fast.
that, and is able to reposition onto site.
Yeah, but there's still a lot of time left in the round.
There is, but there's no movement from the side of FPX. They're still
Oh my
deciding to end
god,
here.
that's
Life just gets
nasty.
taken out for free. It's a freebie.
So A doesn't work for a couple of tries.
30 seconds left.
I guess maybe they think they can find some better fortune towards B. But look at Zels's
Celsius
positioning.
positioned so well, exactly. The turret's gonna. Oh, wait, what's going on right now? Must be a glitch.
Must be a glitch.
Just out of the cone.
Bro, I hate the new KJ, bro. Buff KJ.
Understand, he might be front B.
It seems like they do.
Oh,
Celsius buying his time. Saucy joins in for the kill. And that's another one for Sentinels. That's
Good
also
stuff.
very
Replay
quickly,
the
if you
round.
think about turning your attention towards the last round of the half. Celsius will be 1 point away from having his ult.
And I wonder if you're gonna see like maybe an A setup this time from Zalsis, or maybe he's just gonna stay C and just jiggle infinitely again. But if they do decide to put him towards A,
It
with
looks
some
like
supporting
that's
cast,
where he's
maybe he can
going.
grab the orb. But honestly, they don't really need to push anything right now.
They really don't.
The way that Sen have been winning a lot of these rounds have just been letting the game come
Oh
to
my
them,
god,
right?
that's so
and that's what you
stupid.
want to do when you're not playing against a duelist. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. And again, that's the big adjustment that we saw from the first couple of rounds. And so it seems like Zelstis will go back to his C setup. The turret B and a little bit more aggression towards A. This feels almost identical to what we saw in the previous round.
It just feels like FPX have just run into a wall. And they want to make this A fight work so badly. It's just not working for them.
I mean, they just dropped the paranoia all the way out towards Broken Door.
With a one-way as well. Oh, Celsius gets an orb off of that!
He's going to have his ult. There it is. There's really no way to clear it out either.
And this is so awkward right now for FPX. That ultimate, it's so
That is.
unconventional.
Saucy with a big fight here. If life gives him the swing, and now he's certainly
Oh my god.
now with the threat of that on the other side of the wall.
Oh my gosh, it's so scary.
He's so
in real life
close.
right now.
Smoke on the other side. I mean, look at his position. There's literally no room to breathe.
Oh my god.
Lysor and Autumn, the only two that remain.
He's going
2v4,
crazy.
Zekin's going to be the first to try to get onto the tap. Lysor falls. Zekin's going to stick it the whole way. No
Sim going
resistance.
crazy.
A 9-3
9-3.
for Sentinels.
We're not going home, baby.
They're back and forth.
We're not going home.
I just don't really know. Yeah, this comp, whatever it is, it's all going the way of Sentinels right now. A ridiculous half to get us.
Drop
to
the
halftime.
deadlock,
We'll see if
baby.
The second half provides any sort of hope for FPX fans, because this very well may be it.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Valorant low-key be having the tunes.
Elimination is on the line for one of these two squads, and hopes coming into this tournament could not have been higher. Again, FPX seemed like they were competing to be the kings of China. They were pushing EDG to the limit. They were getting the best of all of the other teams that are here, and Sentinels were 0-6. They had lost
They were never going to
They
be
lost against
Sentinel.
Thieves. They lost against Gen G. It
Sun's
seemed like
so
there
good.
was no success to be found for them, and I mean, this is an entirely different situation, Greg.
And honestly, on top of that, FPX had such a great performance against Heretics. They could have won it. You could argue that they could have won it. 2 of the maps that Heretics won went to OT, and then Heretics made it out of the group. I mean, like, you're thinking that, yeah, they could do this. And they're going to have to do this right here, right now. This comp, it needs to be phenomenal on this defense. We're going to have to see a lot of value from the Chamber.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like the Chamber's even going to be tested this round. He is taking a little bit of space, though.
Early A fight.
Come on, let's wrap this up, boys.
Utility being thrown.
Berlin's by himself here. One spotted. He may be overstaying his welcome. I mean, there's no way you stand to that. They're so decisive on this hit. As soon as the shoulder was spotted, Zekin was satcheling into his face.
And he's already here, close and personal.
Oh my god.
Really nice shots out from Life. And it's leaving Zelsis on his own.
He hears that,
He's got
though.
light armor. And the spike was planted through all that. He's got lineups,
Stop.
Bro.
And he's gonna, no way he's gonna blink all the way around. This molly will buy enough time for it, but he needs to be very careful here. I just don't think it's a very interesting play. Oh, the tap, it might work in his favor.
It's gonna buy a little bit of time. Now Lysor's gotten it to half. He's been spotted, not able to connect the shots.
Oh,
The
Zelsis.
pistol goes the way of FPX.
It's well played.
Life, honestly, he actually brought Life back into FPX in that pistol round, getting 2 in Broken Door. And he's sitting at the top.
Take a look at it again. It seemed done.
Yeah,
honestly.
I really thought with the reposition from Zekin, I thought it was going to be done. I thought he was feeling it, but the wide swing from Hyung, he broke the crosshair of Zekin. Zekin couldn't connect. And Life, he stepped up big right there. So they're slowly going to crawl their way back into this. They need to win this round flawlessly. Maybe dropping your weaker weapons, that's it.
Zekin's got a shorty. And 2 satchels.
Oh my god.
Okay. I didn't
He's
think
going
they'd commit
crazy.
onto it there.
Oh, he's going crazy.
Doing a really good job of weathering some of this pressure.
He's so cold under pressure. You're 100% correct.
And they're going to continue to push him, or at least attempt to. As Life gets another on the round, the remaining members of Sentinels trying to do their very best to stay up, but Autumn gets 4.
And he's
Good for you, Autumn.
Spike as well, so he's building up towards that ultimate. Double op if he wants. And I said it, they need to win it flawlessly. They did just that.
Well, and I think you could argue that they got even more than that. Again, given how things played out for Autumn, given that he was able to get, 4 kills on the round, and then get a little bit closer to having the ult online.
A real big chance here to snowball this game and bring it back within the grasp.
Well, and that's the thing you were talking about, is when you know that there's a chamber on the other side, you want to try to flush him out. You want to try to get to him as aggressively as possible and force him into an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Sentinels there, Autumn just was able to handle it.
He's so good in those moments. It's very impressive.
Well, Spam not finding a kill.
Life, that was a very risky play.
Berlin's getting a little cheeky here as well.
It's just
Seconds on site.
Individual heroics that are trying to
5v3.
This Sentinels, this version of Sentinels, with the way that they're playing, it's together. They're playing as a unit. It's going to be very hard.
I think they're good.
Especially if you don't have an escape.
Against worse teams.
TP out.
Sure, but your breach doesn't.
But I don't think they're going to beat Genji. Or G2. Or Paper X. Or even a Tracer, maybe. I think they'd beat Tracer.
They're going to attempt, or at least, I don't even know that Autumn can really get in. He's been tagged, he's been spotted.
Oh my
he's been
god.
dealt with.
Oh my
They're just spamming.
Another kill through smokes.
They're just spamming away.
Sentinels will get to 10, and yes, that was their bonus, sure. But now, this is where things begin. This is where the rounds or the half
Gun
starts,
around.
excuse me.
Replay of that punish from Zach, and like just sticking around for way too long.
And then Berlin doing a bit of the same.
Yeah, I don't think he was aware of how exposed he was to that angle. Didn't expect Second to peek at the timing that he did.
Get hype, Zach.
Second's having a hell of a map right now. Him and Tens are just going
Go
tit
shit.
for tat. Who's going to be at the top of this game? It's like they're competing with one another. But Autumn gets really far ahead of that.
That's why the duo
How
was
do you
put
get?
together.
How do you get
This
that
is
high
what
up?
was- I mean, this is what was imagined when these two got put together. Zekin popping the ult, clearing so much space towards C. Look at how far back Berlin has had to run away.
He usually gets farther on the CT.
Spike planet as well.
Get more space.
There is a lot of utility though
They're-
for this retake.
I think, are they planning it? Yeah,
Saucy is
they're on
sitting
site. Actually, they're going
This
off site.
could be very deadly to the side of FPX. And the Q is just going to be the Killjoy utility.
Yeah, it's such an aggressive alarm bot.
Look at these mollies. There's 2 mollies pre-placed. This is a crazy
Ugh.
pulse plant from Sentinels.
The paranoia is out. There's the first. The molly pop. The alarm bot's going to get some info. FPX haven't really gained very much space other than what they already had. Lysor's the only
I
one
can't
who's
tell if
now
this is
further
good or
up.
not yet.
With a little bit of help, Berlin's able to get the best of Zelsis. Keep an eye on what members are still back
Oh.
towards Mound. You've got Second who's running amok on the site. Berlin's almost getting the defuse.
Oh,
Gets
shit.
it to half, but now,
Oh.
what in the world was that?
He doesn't have it.
Wasn't enough.
That's crazy. That's a crazy
When
round.
it seemed like things were going to fall the way of FPX, time expires. And Sentinels get to
Sentinels, Sentinels, Sentinels.
Off of the showstopper from Zekin. Yeah, he gathered all that space. Everyone was so scared and just not in reach from the side of FPX that it bought so much time. Saucy has that fade ultimate.
How do you
Somehow
get that
Zelsis has
down?
2 mollies on site with an alarm bot that's aggressive. There's too much stall, too much delay.
Oh, that's tragic.
That shit's so funny.
Must have been on purpose, sure.
No, I don't. We just, they just did her dirty.
They did her so dirty. What the
Sentinels 2
fuck?
rounds away from staying alive in this tournament. Autumn.
All I'm saying, I'm gonna get mine.
That's a big, big entry. But now Sen have the info of where the chamber is.
And what they don't know is what's threatening them towards C. They had 3 members up towards Mound.
Utility was used, so Zelsis did hear that. That's why he's slowly re-clearing it, understanding that with the tap of the door at A and the tap of the door at C, there's likely there was a rotation off of C Mound. That's why you see this heavy lean of Sentinels going back towards C. The IGLing, the mid-round.
Yeah, they're kind of working them.
It's a flow state that's on his hip.
Remember, the only real gun in this situation is Autumn's ult. And he's still back towards A.
And I wonder if FPX decides to commit the Thrash into this round, even with the gun disadvantage. It kind of feels like you have to in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, but like if you don't and you lose the round,
yeah, then what?
It's match point for Sen. For what?
Right, what are you saving it for, the next year?
Yeah.
Sure. It seems like, given all the noises Sentinels have shown, given the spams towards B, the smokes that went up, it gave FPX
Oh
a
my
little bit of
God.
time to adjust and to rotate over.
Yeah. They're just playing better.
They may need more than that.
It's crazy because they were out aiming them in the beginning of the day.
Shots settled for Tens.
It's
Tens?
3 on the round for him.
Oh my God. Tens ace. Oh
Tries
no.
to duck, but Berlin finally cleans him up. Autumn and Berlin, the only 2 that remain. And Autumn is so concerned about it. Late
Tens is really the GOAT. Tens is LeBron. Zekin's Curry. I think that's so accurate.
Really no way in.
This game's crazy though
Such
by
a
them.
heartbreaking way for things to close out for FPX.
Yeah, Life definitely should have had
Oh
that
my
kill
God.
on the Tens. And Tens ended up getting 3 more because of it. Or 2 more, I should say. Just feeling an immense amount of pressure. They're crumbling in it, Doug. They're crumbling in it.
At the worst possible time.
And Life's had a great map, honestly. He was the only saving grace on that other half, on the other side.
Yeah.
But that whiff,
that one hurts.
That's tough.
Yeah.
It just kind of feels like there's nothing you can do right now if you're FPX.
Meanwhile, it's still all smiles for the red and black.
And who's going to be the one on top? Tens or Second?
Potential last round of FPX's year. Coming in to the biggest tournament as the #2 seed from China. The Rolling Thunder causing so much havoc. There's no crunch coming in from the other side, but it might not matter as Ion's able to get 2. They've lost control of the spike. Sentinels have been thrown asunder, but Tens has his ult. Able to scoop that thing up, and now it's a mad dash towards A. A mad dash towards Autumn with the op.
Oh my
Does the Viper
god.
wall go back up? Does John have enough gas?
Is there one over there?
Coming back.
A lack of communication on FPX. They should have told Autumn that the Omen ultimate was committed to grab the spike, but he was worried the whole time that he
Yeah, I was like,
blanked.
oh my god.
Autumn
Such a
not
good
able to
jump
find the
heat.
first shot. You mentioned how good he's been under pressure, and there's
Oh, he's holding
all
that.
of it. Billy
Oh!
when he crumbles
That
underneath
might be
it.
GG. Actually, wait now.
Tens committing
They
to getting the
have,
spike down.
they
The
have
Thrash
numbers.
invested. Ion trying to find anything that he can. They've got a numbers advantage here. Can they convert this into a round win? Can they keep their year alive? Utility over the spike as FPX now pushing their way forward. Zealous is holding line, only able to find one though. As Tens on the spam,
Oh my
connecting onto
god.
the second with John QT over his shoulder. A 2v2. Spike ticking away, time is short. Can John do it on his
Oh
own? He's
my
down to
god, what the fuck is that?
the spam, pre-connecting.
Oh!
The Red Bull clutch for John QT. Sen City stays alive as they take
Hey.
down FPX.
I knew this team would win. Alright, boys, that's the watch party. I'm fucking sleepy as shit. Played some Val, watched some Val. That's some good shit. I'm not watching the Billy crew game. I'm not like that. Alright, GG guys. See you guys next time. Try to stream tomorrow, maybe. Definitely stream Friday though.